Hey, it's Matt. I want to take a look at Cityside tickets, CIST. It's a pink sheet play. Pretty popular out there. Volume is drying up a little bit. A lot of people have asked me to take a look at this, so I'm gonna. Now we know that CIST has been pretty active with some other websites, so it's not a bad thing necessarily because if this thing starts to turn, it's going to get some momentum behind it because I think there's a lot of people following it. So we'll see what happens with it here. I'd call this a pretty good support level. There's several areas through here that could all be called support, and they're not terrible because it's stair steps so much. But this is a pretty good level through here. I'd say about 0.29, maybe that's 0.3. I'd have to zone in a little bit more to see exactly where that is. You can see it came down and touched it yesterday, or that was last Thursday actually, and bounced up. So when this comes back down, I think we're going to be looking first for some support right through here, and then again maybe down through here. That's not terrible support right there, but I think this first level support's definitely stronger. So we'll be looking for it to go there. Obviously the fast RSIs are getting pretty buried. You can see they're down. RSI 7 is at 15, but they starting to look like they're starting to flatten out and round, which is one thing that you kind of look for. The MACD histogram, you can see is getting ready to head back up and break back above zero. This isn't really a pinch, even though it's, the PPO is down below -40 and the ADX and DIs are somewhat high. But I call this more of an ADX play because you can see it split between the two. The positive DI and negative DI both have plenty of room to move. It's like a pinch when the ADX just doesn't get as high. Just we refer to it as an ADX play around the boards I run. You can see that the MFI is trying to turn. The 21 is still lagging behind a little bit, but hopefully we'll see these. If this starts to bounce, these are all going to turn quick. That Chaikin oscillator and the Keltner bands, just an overlay we use once in a while. Look for it to get outside of them and then trying to turn back inside. I think that this is still based on these indicators. See the CCI getting back, trying to get back above -100. It's at -96, which is something that you want to see. This is a thing Charger's always made famous with the Charger kiss. You can see the kiss is coming close. See the full stove want to start to curl and hopefully lead the way. All this stuff is going to turn rapidly. Chart's not set bad for a reversal at this point. I'm not positive if it's there. I think that this is going to be a pretty good momentum bounce if it does try and turn. So I think it's one to keep an eye on every day and keep on radar for it start to happen because down here at this level, closing below 4 cents, 0.39, the gains that can come with this thing bouncing can be substantial to say the least because if it wants to come back up, it can be, from 4, it can hit 8 pretty easy. It's not going to see a whole lot of resistance back through this area. It never really stopped and stair step too much and tried to set up a strong area that'll beat support that it fell through that'll become resistance. It should move pretty quickly. So I'd look for this to, if it wants to turn, it can do a couple different things. Maybe we'll see a doji down here on the bottom. I'd be more apt to believe that this thing, when it finally starts to go, it's gonna move pretty decent. So, um, guys, you have asked me to take a look at it. There's my thoughts. I think it's something that, like I say, to reiterate that there is a good chance of support in this area, and watch for it to turn. Most importantly, I think being the play that it is, that people are gonna hop on board and this will get some momentum. So, Matt, taking a look at CIST. I'll see you on the boards.